What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTuber of the Week Spotlight Series. See this fancy stuff that Nay got? Because Nay is always on the run, and she ran out to the store and got it, which is very cool. But there she is now.
I got sunburn this weekend. My lips.
So did I. That's why we're all like burned up looking. It's not like some kind of new makeup that we're trying. It's actually that we're burned up like that. Not that I wear makeup. Why would I even say that? It's so weird. Whatever. But
so we are excited to have our YouTuber of the week.
Yep, right there.
To Simply BTS. So if you haven't heard of them, which you probably should have already subbed and watched their videos.
And if you did not hear of them, you can't ever say that again because you did right now.
Yes. So it's a family of 4, 2 boys. And we have 3 boys.
We feel their pain.
So we know their struggle
yes,
of raising boys compared to girls, because we don't have any experience in that. But there's Tejal and Brandon, their parents. Then we have Brody and Brock. They're the cutest kids. I mean, some of the cutest, because my kids are the cutest. I know I'm biased on that one.
Well.
But Brody and Brock are super cute. And I can't wait for you guys to check them out. Their channel is about staying fit and exercising and their daily lives. And they're just fun to watch. I can't imagine like hanging out with them. It would just be amazing. It would be so much fun.
Maybe we can make that happen.
Yes, they're in the Carolinas.
Awesome. We know where that is.
Yes.
We got a map. Thanks to SoFlo Pam, she showed us the map and how it works.
From Florida to New Jersey.
It's true.
But we have
and the Carolinas are right above Florida.
Fellow East Coasters.
So we're on the same time zone, which is cool. So we don't have to guess if it's 2:30 in the morning. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole time zone thing, it's a little confusing.
Yeah, it is.
I have to Google. Sorry,
Siri, can we call Josh Hegarty right now?
What?
Siri says, it's 2:30 in the morning. Don't do it.
It's happened.
It's true.
So we're so excited for our YouTube of the week and for you to check them out. And we're going to get started right now.
Right now. You going to do the countdown and not poke my eye this time? In 3. Oh, she's counting high. You gotta be careful, man. Ew.
To talk to you this morning. I hope I said your name right.
What did you say?
I said, hold on.
See, now you're on the spot. She's all screwed up.
I said Tejal.
That's right, Tejal. That's right.
Tejal. Okay.
Tejal, see?
Okay. I was close. Whoop whoop.
So how many people screw up your name? A lot, right?
Oh, they do, and that's my middle name. That's not even my first name.
So it's even worse. Is your first name harder?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Bashelia. It's real hard.
That's beautiful.
That is a beautiful name. But is that why you gave up on it? Because you're like, yeah, people are murdering that name.
It's, you know what? It's a military. My parents were in the military.
Right.
So it's actually a wine bottle. So
nice.
It's Italian, and obviously I'm not Italian.
I don't know. You could have fooled me. You talk with your hands. You could do the Italian thing.
Never know.
You never know. That's true.
So we are so excited for you to be our YouTuber of the week. You have been on the list for a long time. We just had to wait until it got to you.
Yeah.
And I don't think I told you, John, but I actually told her probably about 2-3 weeks ago, And I'm like,
Yeah.
shh, you can't tell anybody.
Super secret mission.
I'm like, don't tell anybody.
See, she's military though. She knew about the top secret clearance, so she had it under control.
Now, were you guys in the military or just your family?
My family. My mom was in the military. She was in the Army for 20 years.
Nice. Well,
thank you.
Thank you to her
for service.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you like to introduce you and your channel and your family?
Yeah. And just a heads up, my kids are in the background. You know, we're moving, so they might be running around like crazy.
That's all good. We got 3 boys too. We know it. We know what it's like.
They got 2 boys, but yeah, it's craziness.
You know. Okay, well, I'm Ytotw, and we're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we've been having a family vlog channel, I guess family and lifestyle channel, for about a little over a year now. And
congratulations.
we started the channel because of the kids, and like most people, we're long distance from our family, and it was just a great way for the people to keep up with our, I guess, craziness.
Sure. You're right.
It's true. The craziness is real, and if you have one boy, you know crazy. If you have multiple, it is beyond crazy. There are some days that you're just like, who are you?
This is true.
And you're climbing up way too high that you're gonna fall, and they're like, I got it. And I'm like, you're crazy. So,
yeah. Our kids are bananas. You know how boys are. They're bananas.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine raising a girl because I don't have that experience. But having 3 boys,
being a girl.
boys are another thing. Like, they are, I'm like, why did you do that?
Right.
Where did you find that?
Yeah.
Where did you put that?
Where's my keys? Why did you take my phone? There's a bunch of unanswered questions.
Get your hands out of your pants.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one too.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that says that all the time.
All the time.
No.
It's not gonna fall off.
Right.
Oh, disgusting. Little boys, they're just disgusting.
And then they don't wash their hands.
And boys,
no, they never wash their hands. They're like, Mommy, I'm like, get your hand out my face.
and boys say the girls have cooties. What's the issue here, you know?
Because they don't want to touch them because they'll get...
Yeah, something ain't right, man.
We know who really has cooties.
Yeah, for real.
Hopefully nothing else, but yeah.
Ooh.
But raising boys it's a job on its own.
It is.
Like, I love them, but I call my kids Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, and then they're sweet.
It's true.
It's true. It's true. It's true. We always like, who is this child today? Which one would they be? You just never know.
It's
like my kids are really, really moody sometimes, so you really never know.
It's true.
So it's not like you could like parenting techniques. Okay, this is how my child's going to be every day. Now you wake up.
Every day is different.
Completely different kid.
Yep.
So you said you've been doing YouTube for a little over a year because your family's farther away, so they get a chance to see the craziness of your household.
Yeah.
So what did they think when you first started YouTubing? Like, and your husband and the kids, you know, with Mommy having the camera, like, what was their first thought? Well,
as far as my husband, he was supportive. He didn't care either way. He still, to this day, which if you look at my vlogs, he's not hardly in the vlogs because he thinks it's very weird that I'm carrying a camera around. And he's like, it's weird. Especially if I'm in public. He's like, oh my God, people are looking up. And then like, it was so funny that we were out one day and this little boy was like, are you a YouTuber? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's a YouTuber.
Isn't that cool though, that feeling you get?
Yeah, so people know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people already know what you're doing. But the kids, they're hilarious. They always want to be on camera now, and they always want to hold the camera.
And you're like, depending on what type of camera you have, you're like, I don't know if I want to let you hold the camera.
I'm like watching them really tight, but usually I'll let them like hold the phone, and I'll attach it to like a selfie stick and let them record that way. Oh, they love it. They're like, hey guys, imitating me. It's hilarious.
Funny.
Well, because the kids get to watch you, like they watch YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
And so they can probably do it better than we can because they have more you know, experience and exposure to YouTube, and you know.
It's funny that you said that, because like I actually vibe off my kids. That's the whole reason I got my, like, I'm getting my flow together, because like Johnny, my oldest, he's autistic and everything, but out of nowhere he goes, super smash that thumbs up button. I'm like, whoa, dude, where'd all this energy come from, dude? And that's what it was. I was like, wow, you know, maybe I'm going about it wrong. I'm too stiff. I'm too, you know. And he's like, man, you gotta loosen up, man. I'm like, all right, cool, you know. That's how I started feeling it.
And then when our kids embarrass us, depending on what it is, we may edit that out of the file.
That happens too.
Thank you for the power of editing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good though. Like the kids are very supportive, and both sides of our family are very supportive. They love it. They're like, oh my God, your editing skills are getting better. They notice everything. Like they're like, oh, you did really good with that. Oh, I love the sound effects. You know, they're just really involved, and I really appreciate it.
It makes you feel good too. I mean, I love watching your vlogs. The happy ones, the sad ones, the crazy ones, the trap. You know. You and your husband are the cutest.
Thanks.
And I mentioned this in the intro, which you'll see on Friday. I said Brock and Brody are the cutest kids. I'm like, hold on. Well, my kids are the cutest, but they're one of the cutest kids. I said I'm a little bit biased on that one, but your kids are so cute.
They have a lot of energy, I tell you. They are. And I guess obviously, you know, with Brody having hearing loss, that was like another reason for us doing the channel as well too, because we wanted to document his progress. And just, you know, obviously you guys know, having an autistic child, any accomplishment is a major accomplishment. So we want to be able to look back and document it. Actually, my husband started uploading videos back when Brody was born in 2012, but it was just for family. It's not structured. So we still have that channel. So to be able to look back and see now his progress, we're like, oh my God. So that's why I get so teary-eyed, and I'm not crying today. We're not doing that. That's why I get so teary-eyed. So that's, I guess, why I do the channel too, is just, you know, to inspire anybody else going through, and let them know that we all have good and bad days, but we just make it happen.
And you know, you inspire a ton of people, right? Because when Steph put out the YouTuber of the Week shout out, like little like intro thing,
the picture,
you got so many likes and so many comments on that people were like, oh my God, she's finally on there, we're so excited. It was crazy. It was crazy.
You never know. Like, even if it's like 5 people who like you, it matters. You know, it doesn't matter a number. You're like, oh, somebody likes us, and I'm able to inspire somebody. It's awesome.
Yeah.
The one that sticks out in my mind was Nikita. Like, she was doing backflips over it.
Yeah. I love Nikita. Like, her vlogs, her travel vlogs inspire me. I'm like, what am I doing with my life right now?
And I'm like, suitcase, pack these, suitcase, let's go.
We kept telling her, come on, man, we stuff us in the bag. We want to go with you.
Her and Brianna, I'm like, I can't keep up with you guys. Oh, but you guys don't have kids. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That makes a little difference.
Ree was the other one. They were the two that were like real vocal on like the comments, like, oh my God, I can't wait to see this. You guys have to,
Chanel.
Like Chanel Cubed was another one. They were like, send us out like little sneaks, I'm like, you guys are gonna have to wait, man.
They're so sweet. We definitely have a great, I guess, community of YouTubers that we all help out each other. That is so supportive, and it's going to be so awesome when we see ourselves a year from now.
I know, isn't it crazy? I just love that our family grows and grows and grows, and we get to meet awesome YouTubers like yourself. But what's weird about it is that we talk on like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook before, like a few weeks, maybe a month or months before we actually interview you. So it's like, you're already part of the family.
Yeah, you've already been part of the family.
So now it's just like meeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So we just love doing this. And so with Brody, you've had a lot of struggle, right? With not just him, but with yourself, like the pregnancy and then the delivery. your video, and we're not crying today.
No, we're not. I'm
You're like, I'm moving. I got stuff to worry about. But that video was pretty amazing. And I know it's not easy to make those type of videos.
They're the hard ones to edit.
But those videos help other people get an insight into you and your family, what you've been through. And people who are watching it, who leave comments or needed to hear that because they're just starting to go through it.
Right.
So, and then how long has he been wearing hearing aids?
He's been wearing hearing aids since he's been 22 months, so almost shy of 2.
Okay. And you don't, he, not that he can hear 100%, but he can hear better, and he's verbal. Yes,
he is. And I think it's just because he obviously didn't have the hearing aids at first, but now that he's understanding, I guess, language in general, that he can kind of decipher things better, and he goes to speech therapy twice a week, so that definitely helps out. Right. He's definitely doing really, really well, like really, really well.
That's awesome.
But that video was like you said, John, was very hard to make, and it's like, oh my God, it's like 23 minutes, but just like I can't cut too much off of it because you want all of it on there. It is what it is. And so when I cried, and I didn't want to cry, I was so mad at myself. My husband's like when we're done, he goes, are you going to cut that out? I was like, I can't, because you were still talking. He's like, I think you should keep it because it's how you felt. Like, I'm like,
he's right.
I'll keep it. But I got so many messages, guys, like in my DM, like people sending me messages like, girl, thank you for this video. Like, let me tell you what I went through. And oh my God, I thought I was the only one, so it was like, wow, somebody actually cares, and I'm able to help somebody. I mean, I got so many stories and so many people like, maybe I should share my story. I'm like, yeah.
You should, absolutely.
Share.
Because a lot of people just want to, they're like, oh, no one's going through what I'm going through. I'm just going to keep it to myself. But there's always someone who's not, I mean, they're not going through exactly what you're going through, but
it could be a big part of it.
There's a lot of similarities of what they're going through. So if you can help them out, maybe they know something that could help you out, So that's why it's always good about sharing.
That's why I live in my own little YouTube world, because I don't watch the news. I don't do none of that stuff, because to me, that's what's wrong with the world right now, is people watch the news and they get all this. Oh yeah, it's completely negative, and people get the complete segregation of everybody. Oh, well, the Puerto Ricans don't like the whites, and the whites don't like the blacks, and nobody likes each other. And you're like, when you watch the news, you're like, what? The world is screwed up. But on YouTube, it's not like that. Like, we all have the same problems. We all have the same issues. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. We all live the same life. We do. It's no different.
Yeah, it's like a different world. You're absolutely right. It's completely different, and everybody's like all about supporting each other, which is why we love it.
Yeah, that's why we're here. I wouldn't be where I am on the YouTube platform without you and everybody else that supported us. So that's why we always try to give back, because it's like, you know what? If I make a great video that does really well, I hope that helps everybody else, all the other YouTubers of the week. Hopefully, if say one day when I make it, everybody's going to see it and go back and say, you know what? Look at all these other people. Look at all these other ones, and hopefully it builds everybody. That's the point.
Right. Yeah, which is really nice. It's really good. It's awesome what you guys do. It's a great way to help everybody out and get everybody some exposure, as far as just like cross exposures for channels that you probably wouldn't even look at. Right. You're like, oh, get to learn about, like, maybe I should check them out,
Exactly.
So when, you post your family videos and like lifestyle, what struggles for being, because we're still novices. We're still figuring everything out.
We're in it a year ourselves.
What struggles have you faced? And what have you learned from doing YouTube?
I would definitely say my struggles is time management, because you want to set a schedule of when you want videos and what type of content, and especially if you're trying to gear your videos up to a certain time of the year, like holidays or whatever, you guys know. It's hard. And then I have 2 kids, of course, so trying to, like, my kids are a priority, so I try my best not to edit or do anything with editing while the kids are up. I wait till the kids are put to bed, and I usually am up late editing. Or I get up really early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, and I'll edit a video.
Right.
So that's the struggle, trying to be like a YouTuber, a wife, you know, a mom, and I'm working, and I love to work out. So all of that is a struggle.
And now you're moving.
Yeah, and now you're moving on top of all that. Yeah.
So that's my struggle. So I do watch videos on how to edit, so I can learn how to edit faster and little tips. So that's been helping me. Because it was, you know, we're perfectionists, and you take all this time editing this video, and then nobody watches it. And then the video that you just throw up, that's the one that gets all the views.
See?
So, like,
so it's not just us.
My video about potty training almost had 40,000 views. It took me like 30 minutes to edit it, and I'm like, really? The quality is horrible.
That's what John was saying. He says that all the time. He goes, if, like, say if we don't have time, because with raising 3 kids and sports and camping on the weekends and just life, work, everything, he goes, if I have like a quick video and I need to upload it, because he has his schedule, he has, you know, Sundays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and he goes, if I just throw a video like very quick together, it's gonna have so many views because I think it's raw. And then he goes, the ones that I like take my time, it takes me 4 hours, like 3 to 4 hours to edit, he goes, for some reason nobody watches
all
it.
The sound effects and all the pop-ups and all the little diagrams, I got it all, and then it just bombs. I'm like, really? All that work? It went nowhere?
And you know what? Because I'm not going to say I'm a perfectionist, but sometimes I still be like, I know nobody's hardly going to watch this. I'll still do it because I'm like, well, maybe one day somebody will. You know, that has like almost going up to 1,500 views, and before it had like 30.
Right.
Nice.
So you never know, and it's a video that's so random. I'm like, what? Why is this video picking up? So I like to watch that guy. I think he's Roberto Blake.
Okay.
And he always says that you never know what video will pick up. So every once in a while, you can go change your thumbnails or change the title or the tags, and you never know when it'll pick up. And I've had that happen on a couple videos.
Yeah. It's all about getting it and getting the content in front of the right set of eyes. I mean, it's it's tough because that one video that you spent hours editing, you're like, yes, this is the one. I feel it, and you put it out there and it tanks, and you're like, that's crazy because I know it's in there. Like, if you can get past the first minute, you'll see it's great.
I know. Like, I promise I won't let you down, guys.
Yeah. The thing that I learned, it was kind of tough for me to understand at first, is like watching your analytics, like after you put up the video, and you'll see the dips and valleys where it goes like, they watched 2 minutes of your video, or they watched 3 minutes of your video, and then you see where the curve falls off. So that's where I learned a little bit about, like, put all the crazy, fun, important stuff in the beginning to try to, like, stretch that out a little bit. Yeah. And it doubled. So now people actually watch 4 minutes of my 15-minute video.
Yes, well, I know. Doesn't it sound so awful?
It's horrible.
Well, that's why, like, when we did our marriage video, I don't know, it was in the beginning. John put a poop mask on, and I'm like, this is supposed to be a serious video. Not serious, a fun video. But he was trying to make me laugh to, like, break the ice, and I'm like, no, it's not happening. But it went well, and I'm like, oh. But you have to have fun in your videos, you know? You can't just be monotone and blah. And with kids, there's never a dull moment.
No, it's not. No. It's not at all. So, yeah, you're absolutely right, though. That first couple minutes, 30 seconds has to grab their attention. Yeah. I mean, or if it doesn't, they're like, pew, on to the next video.
And it's tough for me because my life is just kind of like, my life to me is kind of blah. So I can't imagine my life to anybody else would be like, oh my God, he went to the mailbox. Can you believe that? You know, I don't have that kind of like, that's so exciting life, you know?
You never know, though. Like, it's so funny, though, because you have some people who, like, they like to see you doing nothing. You're like, you know? But you have some people like, oh, I want to see you doing more stuff. So, you never know. Like, I had several people email me that they want to see us reading more to our kids. I'm like, what? That's so boring.
You're like, so I got to edit a video of me reading, right? That's what you want?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to see more of your husband mowing the lawn. You're like, yeah.
You're like, okay.
All right.
I want you guys to do more housework.
Yeah.
Really?
You're like, you got the wrong channel, homie.
So now I know for John, his confidence from day one, because you're nervous, like it's like you're YouTubing and you're vlogging and you're talking to a camera and you're not talking to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Till now, like his confidence has just improved so much.
Yeah.
How has your confidence of being, in front of the camera and not having an audience affected your life?
It's a big difference. I can look at my videos like from a year ago and be like, oh, you cringe. Like, oh, I want to take that video down. But you like, oh, it actually has like 300 views. I'm not going to take it down yet.
I'm going to leave it there.
But it's good because you can see your progress, like you have a little bit more structure with your videos. You're talking about stuff more. It's nice. And you do have a lot more confidence. You could come on the camera in any second. Like, I wouldn't dare vlog in public before, like whatever. But now it's like I'm all out, I don't care who's watching, So I think it makes a big difference just in general. Like, you have more confidence just with speaking, public speaking.
Sure.
It definitely does make a difference, and it does help out. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm pretty sure I would love to see where I'm at a year from now, of course, and see the progress. So, yeah.
Well,
and even my husband, when I do get him to be on a vlog, he's always like, oh, you're going to have to help me because I don't know what to say speaking to a camera. I'm like, just act like you're speaking to me.
That's it.
Just talk.
Yeah, that's the magic.
Yeah, that's not magic. So he gets a little better, but he's more like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people don't understand that, like, this is your life.
Yeah.
And this is who you are. And you can't change who you are. Like, like personality and the way you look, you can. But just being yourself, that's what people want to see. Like, they don't want to see you being someone completely different. Because then if they finally, like, when you do get, like, super huge, like the bigger YouTubers, and they meet you, you have to, like, keep putting on that face. And it's like, you know what? From day one, this is who we are, and we hope you like us. And if you don't, we're sorry. But I don't want to be someone that I'm not. And from your videos and from talking to you now, you're real. Like, completely real.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier being that than someone you're not.
Yeah, my husband laughs at me because, like, I think he knows I'm naturally goofy and, like, we're crazy. So to see me doing stuff on videos, and he's like, but the point is, there's nobody in there with you, and you're just cracking up, laughing, dancing. And I'm like, but that's what I do when nobody's around. Like,
yeah, it's completely normal. Yeah.
Like, I'm not lying. Like, this is me. He goes, I know that, but it's just weird. I was like, whatever.
What's funny?
He thinks it's funny.
What's funny is a lot of people don't see how it transposes in between making the video with the camera and then after you edit it and upload it and put it on YouTube. People don't see that. Like, they see you talking to a camera, they're like, yeah, that's really stupid. And when you put it on YouTube and it hits 150 views, people are like, wow, like that was that scene, like that was that camera and that was that angle and that lighting, and that people don't understand what all goes into making it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So now, what do you use to record? I know you said that you give the kids the cell phone.
Yeah.
So what's your setup?
I have the Canon G7X.
Nice. You got the Mark 1 or the Mark 2? You got the newer one or?
Mark 2.
Oh, we got the older one.
Yeah. And I have another camera. I don't even know where it is. I haven't used it. I should know where it is. It's like $600. My husband bought it for me. It's a Canon as well, but I usually use that one for sit down videos, but I have not used it in a while, I will admit. Since I got the Canon, I kind of been like, oh, I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
So that's what I use. I don't really use my phone. I don't like to use my phone unless I'm out and I don't have my camera, which is usually not likely. If I need to catch a quick shot of like the kids doing something, I'll use it.
Yeah.
But I don't really use my phone too much.
What kind of phone is it?
I have a hard time holding the phone for some reason. I can't hold it right.
The steady shot with the Canon is so much better that when you're using the G7X, it's like the way it's weighted, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then when you use the iPhone, it's all jagged, it's all over the place.
I have a hard time with it. I know some people use it, and their quality and their videos look great.
Yeah,
you know,
I do, yeah.
And that's good. I'm like, how do they keep that doggone camera still?
I can't.
Well, I
use the G7X. I can't switch back and forth.
It's called a pop socket, and it goes on the back of your phone.
Ah.
So that I can hold it like this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So that like when you're laying in bed and you're playing on your phone because you have nothing else to do, you don't drop it in your face.
And where'd you get that from?
Amazon.
I should have known.
Yeah. Because I didn't know anything about this until Gretchen from Chasing Life.
Want to say hi? Okay.
Oh, you don't want to say hi? Well, hi.
Yeah, Gretchen from Chasing Life. She did she did a video about Christmas gifts, like different Christmas ideas, and I'm like, I love that. So
that is nice.
So then I think I went on Amazon like the next day, and I'm like, I'm getting it. So videos help each other out, and then you can use it as a stand too, like if you're watching like movies or YouTube.
Yeah.
So I like it because then I can I have like a sturdier grip, and I can do my videos.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
So I'm trying to think. What was my next question?
The other question we ask everybody is, so what advice do you have for other new YouTubers that you think would help them in the long run? Because it's the information that we didn't have when we started. So what do you think you could tell them to help them out?
Probably some of the same thing they probably heard before, but I guess one of the biggest thing is to kind of know your reason for doing the channel, because a lot of people think you're going to get on YouTube and be rich and YouTube famous. So you really got to have a purpose for why you're doing your video, because then you'll have fun. You're not watching the numbers so much. You're not watching how many subscribers you're having, and you're just having fun. And it's almost like the law of attraction. If you're having fun and you're enjoying what you're doing, your views will go up, your channel will grow, everything will grow, all the positivity will come. But if you're out there for the wrong reason, then it's not going to come. And I would definitely say to do a lot of networking with other YouTubers as well too, so you're not doing some of the same struggles that they did. You learn from others and do a lot of networking. That has helped me tremendously. And to do collabs, and not just collabs with people in the same industry as you. Like if you're a vlogger, family vlogger, or a lifestyle vlogger, maybe you should do a collab with somebody a little bit different, so you can kind of bring a different audience.
You're right.
So I've learned that in working with other channels and not just what I do, and that there's room for everybody.
Absolutely.
YouTube is huge. So there's plenty of room, but just get good at your craft. Get good at editing. And I'm not going to say that you got to have the best camera and the best lighting and all that. Just start.
Yeah.
Just start. That's the biggest thing. People always like, oh, I'm going to do it, but I need this, and that. Just start. Yeah. Just do it whenever. Just go.
Yeah, because I use my phone, and so everybody, I'm not saying everybody has a phone, but majority of the people nowadays have the smartphone. So you have the dual camera. You have the camera up front and you have the camera in back. I know some people say that, I should use the back camera, but I like to kind of like look at myself kind of like with the flip screen on the Canon. Like I want to make sure that I'm in frame and not go on this rant and I record and I'm like, what happened? But having your camera with you all the time is the best thing that you can do for your channel. John always carries it with him. I always have my phone with me anyway. And so then it's like if you need a quick, if your kids are doing something funny and you're like, oh, I don't have my camera, always bring it with you.
See, we actually work really well together with that stuff. So I always have the G7X all the time. It's like I can't get away from it. I love it.
It's like my phone is my attachment, his camera is his attachment. And
what's awesome is I still have my phone that I have the iPhone 7 Plus. I can record on that. Steph has the iPhone 7. She can record on that. So now we can actually get 3 different angles of different stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But I don't really record for his stuff.
But I used, in a video that I put up yesterday or last night at 8 o'clock at night, we used all the swimming pool stuff and everything was from her phone.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it just transferred really well, you know. So.
Yes. Come here. You want to come say hi?
We would love to say hi.
Say hi.
Hi, dude. Oh, don't run away.
He said, no.
No. He's like, no, thanks.
So I guess we got the grumpy Brock today. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
It's all right.
We love him anyway.
We had
It's
Grumpy
okay.
Braden this morning too. He had sunburn. We went down the shore this weekend, as you can tell by our sunburned cheeks. So he was a little cranky with the sunburn, like putting on his shirt. He's like, oh, I can't lift my arm. And I'm like, let me put some aloe vera on and you'll be fine.
Yeah. You know what I want? I want a drone.
A drone? Yeah.
I know. After, like, I didn't really want a drone, and then I saw Nikita do it, and I'm like,
she does a thing with that drone.
Yeah, she's got good already.
No, I guess you have to do your research to see which one, because there's the Phantom, there's...
From what I understand, the easiest one is pretty much the one that everybody's using, the DJI Phantom.
Right.
And the 3 is the cheaper one. You can get the 3 Professional cheaper than all the other ones now. And it does all the same stuff. It'll land itself. It hooks right up your phone. That's the easy one. But they have like the Mavic Pro or whatever, which is like $4,000 or some crazy number.
Wow.
Nah.
YouTube ain't paying that well yet.
No.
Not at all.
No.
So, yeah, well, I told my husband, I was like, oh, man, I'm just thinking about all our travel trips that we've been on. Like, oh, that would have been good for this shot and this shot. So, we'll see. He was like, oh, we'll see, baby. Maybe later. Let's hit a goal. Like, I always try to, like, strive for a goal with my channel and just reinvest back into the, the channel. And so if I hit a certain goal, then I'll reward myself. So
That's awesome.
Well, that's like with, like, losing weight and weight loss. That, like, or your lifestyle. Hi, cutie.
Hi. They can't see you. Sit up.
It's like you set your you set goals, and once you accomplish those goals, then you reward yourself, like a massage.
Right.
It sounds like she's going to have a lot of new accomplishments, because I know her channel's going to do crazy.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I hope so. You hope so. It's really chaotic right now. I don't even know how I'm able to keep up with videos with moving and everything. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, she sold her house.
Are you guys moving
like
far?
faster than she thought, and then so she's gonna live somewhere temporary until they find the new place.
You guys moving far away or what?
No. Literally, we're moving like 15 minutes down the road as far as temporarily. But even when we get our new place, it'll be in the same area. I got a temporary place in the area that we're looking.
Right. Well, that's cool.
We're actually very jealous. We've been moving all weekend because there's a lake right by our house, well, our temporary place. Everybody was on the lake this weekend. I was like, oh. Everybody's washing their boats. I'm like, oh, God.
Really?
And you're like, I'm doing work, and you're having fun.
We're putting stuff in storage, and everybody's like, hi. And I'm like, washing their boats. I'm like, oh God,
man.
That sucks.
So we don't want to take up too much of your time. Hi, cutie patootie. I was talking about you. I said, you are so handsome, and you're a cutie. See you later.
He's like, in and out. Bye.
That short attention. We have those. But we just want to thank you for your channel. And thank you for just being real and, welcoming us into your family as we have welcomed you into ours. And for being our YouTuber of the week, because we believe that your channel is going to grow so fast and that people need to hear you.
Right.
And need to check out the craziness of having boys.
Yes, life.
Life is crazy. So we just want to thank you for your time, and I know that with moving and stuff like that, it's hard to find time because you have a ton of things that are going on in your mind and in your life.
Yeah.
But
whatever.
But
okay.
We love you. And what would you like to say to all of your subscribers, our subscribers? What should they do? Check out your channel or something?
Of course. You guys should definitely check us out. Check out our channel and make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And push the notification button. You have to do all these extra steps now.
I know.
But yeah, check us out. Follow us on Instagram as well as Twitter. We're Simply BT's fam and Simply BT's on Twitter. So, but yeah, and make sure you guys check you guys out. There's so many other channels to check out. So they should. You guys have like a playlist, right?
Yeah.
Your YouTuber of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We
check out that playlist.
That was thanks to Miss Chanel Cube. She said, "Hey, you guys don't have a playlist for this," and I was like, "I never really thought of that." And Chanel said, "Now you did. Make it happen."
Yeah, exactly. You want to say hi real quick?
Hi.
Sit down. Just sit.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
You want to say hi?
How are you?
Hi.
Are you doing good?
Yeah.
Are you ready to move?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's ready for it to be done. Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this. This is awesome.
Would you like to do a send off? Like how you normally do your send off?
Oh, I don't really usually say too much besides everybody the same thing, that they need to subscribe and check us out. That's pretty much all I say.
Awesome.
Mine is usually in the beginning where I sing good morning to them.